Okay.
Like normally I run phase rush on Garen, but I think like against tanks I might start going Conqueror, but it's less
Okay.
helpful in the mid and late game than phase rush is. But if
Mhm.
I want to like win lane, then I would go Conqueror. But I'm not sure if that's the right approach or not. Because if I were to go phase rush and like concede lane, I would probably just proxy if I could, and just like scale to mid late game
So you think you can't win this matchup with
with phase rush. Yeah, at least
Yeah,
I
I
have a
mean
hard.
definitely like if you go phase rush, you definitely cannot go ignite, right? So you go
Yeah,
like phase rush TP or something. And if you're playing
phase rush.
for lane, this is like that really depends on what you want to be doing. I think
I
no.
think that makes sense because I can't really kill them with ignite anyway. Yeah, that's true.
I mean you don't even need to kill him, you just need to deny him CS, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so before we start, what do you want me to look at this game?
I guess like how I could impact the game more because I
Okay.
feel like in grass matchups I try to play trade avoidant because otherwise I would just give them free stacks. But I
Okay.
think in when bunker I could like look to fight early, so I look for trades when I can.
I think you definitely want to get level 2 first and try to look for something at this point. Right? Like for
Yeah.
example, like right now you just gave a CS for kinda no reason, right? And you should like
Hmm.
you see how he's auto attacking on CD, which means like
Yeah.
he's getting push, but you want to get the push to be trading on him. Like you're the strong one, right? This is a scaling rune. He has TP, while you have like a laning rune and you have ignite. So you want to be very aggressive on this guy, right?
Yeah.
So like right now you getting pushed kinda makes no sense.
Okay.
Because like he's gonna get level 2 first and then you're gonna have to back off. Right? Like
Hmm.
right now you're trolling. Because when this CS is dying, he's gonna trade on you and he's gonna chunk you like quite heavily.
Yeah.
And you're gonna just lose the lane from here. I mean I guess you got level 2 at the same time, right? But imagine if you did get level 2 before while it was level 1.
Yeah. It feels faster on his
So
farm.
this is
Yeah.
just like the only reason it went not as good as it could have been is just because you let him push and get autos while you could like just get the push and get level 2 first and then run him down.
Yeah. I guess my idea in that moment was like I knew that we were gonna hit level 2 at the same time, and I was trying to like bait the taunt to like dodge it
Yeah,
since I knew
but
he would like look.
this is the issue of you leveling up at the same time. Like it shouldn't happen.
Yeah, I should be like hitting the wave more
Yeah,
early.
definitely. Yeah.
Should I? You think I should also go like E start maybe to get prio on the wave?
It's a possibility. Like I don't know Garen that well, but I mean you're destroying this guy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, do you even like what's the benefit of going E instead of going Q?
If I just want to like get lane prio guaranteed,
No, but
I
you
would.
would get you do have lane prio anyway, no matter what happens. I
Yeah,
guess you
that's
don't.
true.
I guess you don't get anything, right? And if the guy contests the lane prio, then you take E. If he doesn't contest, you take Q and try to do like auto Q and then run off.
Hmm. I guess maybe in the matchups where I would probably lose lane prio, like Renekton or something like that, I would go E
Yeah.
start just to like guarantee wave prio.
Okay. So here he's dead, right? You just ignite him and he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, great stuff. You flash him and he's dead. Oof, you don't have Q? Okay, you do. Yep, great stuff. You definitely want to be crushing this. You can't just take your time, right? So you need, yep, exactly.
Mhm.
Okay, great stuff. Be careful, he's gonna TP, so you need to, yep. Okay, and then you press B. I mean, great start. Like, this is decent. Like, you did a few mistakes, but it's fine, right? And now you have a
Mhm.
frozen lane. So let's see. You have 300 gold more than him. You have more sustain with the refillable. Yeah, I would just try to poke him. But I wouldn't let him crash this wave, I think. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, actually, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, yeah, I was letting it crash so I could slow push into
No,
it.
yeah, that's fine. Like, I think you're strong enough. So let's see, like, you're level 5 and you level 4. Like, you should just rush at him. Use
Yeah.
your level lead. Like, you're not scared at all. Like, if he tries to trade, he dies. So he cannot trade. So just, like, instantly go on him.
Okay.
Right? Level 4 with level 5, there is no thinking happening, right? You just kill him. Now that he's level 5, it's more complicated. You need to wait your 6. But you kinda want to get him like pretty low before you get 6. Because you want to
Yeah,
use
that
your
makes.
6 power side, like, yeah. Did you lose this cannon?
Uh,
No, you got it. So your Q goes through the W of Shen?
yeah, I think on the minions it does.
I don't know.
I'm not.
Okay, so here he doesn't have any ability, right? And you have everything. He's not allowed to touch this CS. So you
Yeah.
need to be standing here and instantly all-inning him if he is trying to get it. You used everything, right? Like you're so scared while you're destroying him. That's weird.
Yeah, I think I'm just too worried about just giving him like grass
It
stacks.
doesn't matter. Like him having 100 stacks but being 0-10 is not gonna be useful.
Okay.
And you're gonna be
So I should.
so accelerated. Yeah, you should try to like. We don't care about the. I mean, that's like that's better if you don't, but it doesn't mean like you shouldn't use your level lead, right? It makes no sense.
That makes sense. Yeah. Probably just reset here.
Yeah, I mean, like how I see how you're playing is like if I weren't looking at the levels and stuff, I would say like you're losing by the way you're playing. Like he has so much pressure on you, and
Yeah.
you shouldn't be recalling. I think. Where are you going? Yeah, this one is pretty hard because like if the guy comes like this, right? If for some reason you want to skip this camp, you're dead. So I would
Okay.
definitely place at least the ward here if you're planning to push, and if you're planning to freeze, you kind of want the ward like somewhere here.
Okay.
Don't let him recall, but don't let him get CS for free. Yep, you hard engage on the CS. Like even if he trades on you, you don't matter. It doesn't matter. You're not losing this. He's not allowed to get this cannon either. Yep. Come on, keep going. Okay. Yep. Well,
It's because of the ward.
yep, that's what I mean, right? If he decides to skip this camp for some reason, that's exactly what I was worried about.
Yeah.
I still don't think you die. I think you can get
Actually,
away. Oh yeah, no way. I mean, you're straight kill and you don't even die. Well, that's crazy. Do you realize that you just 2v1 and killed him and you were scared of him like 30 seconds before? You just killed him
yeah.
2v1. You're incredibly strong and you're scared for some reasons. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's
Yeah. Maybe it's
unfortunate.
because I'm also used to playing phase rush, so like I know Conquer is a lot stronger in lane. I should play more aggressive.
Yeah.
Like phase rush, I would probably play more. I wouldn't be playing like this. I would say,
Mm-hmm.
since I wouldn't be doing much. I just
Okay,
gotta get
let's
used
see.
to playing Conquer more.
Yep. I would definitely try to not Q him at the beginning of the trade and just E. So use the Q, you use the W, right? And then you Q him after that.
Okay.
He wants to dive, but that's a bad dive. Okay, so there is an issue here. You're trying to push, right? But you cannot get a plate. So pushing is useless then. You want to do something of your push. So either you push and you go proxy, or you push and you get a plate, or you push and you get vision, but you need to do something of your priority. You can't just like push and then just wait here for 20 seconds while the wave comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You want to be doing something. If you don't have anything to gain from your push, you don't push. But here, it just use E, right? So you get this plate here. This is a free plate,
Yeah.
just get it. He doesn't have E. There is no reason for you not to. I guess you wanted to ward the grubs, yeah, but I mean, the echo is here. So there is
Yeah,
no
I guess I didn't
reason for
I
you to
didn't
ward
yeah, my
this. Yeah. Except if you want to do them, but like that's not what you're trying to do. Okay, at this point you can't freeze because you have time Tiamat, right? So don't try. Yeah, I mean he's making
I think I'm
your.
just I think I'm just waiting till I have like item and then I'll back.
Okay, great job. Yep,
Oh,
you can all in
he's
him.
dead.
Oh, I wouldn't have flashed here. Definitely not. Just Q ignite. No, that's unfortunate. Push it, push it. Yep, record yourself. Oh, you're late now. You can't recall. You need to push this. You can't recall. Oh my god, you're losing away for this. You waiting and delaying the fact that you waited for him to recall made it so you couldn't recall yourself. So here, what you should have done. First of all, you should have ignited. Yeah, right. It would have killed. Like, oh, you didn't have ignite yet. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Second of all, if you push this and he doesn't recall, he's locked in lane, and you're good and you're happy.
Mm-hmm.
If you push any recalls, he lose a wave. You're happy. So no matter what happens, if you push this wave, you're happy. So don't just do it. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunate. Alright, great stuff. You're getting this because you TP'd. Yeah, this ward can do the same if it's in the bush. So just play it just in the bush. Alright, great stuff. At this point, I would just proxy and try to do something else. Right? There is no reason
Mm-hmm.
for you not to proxy. Like, you're so incredibly strong, even as 2, they can't kill you. See how you're, like, almost killing him 1v2?
Yeah.
Like, you're so incredibly strong, you need to not be as scared as you are. Yep, just push. You can't do anything because like that's a 3v2, right? So don't get close to this. This is dog shit. Get the tower. Great stuff. I would have pushed this, but that would have been a bit greedy because like Echo is really right next to you. I mean, he recalled, but he could have been.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah, I
have
think I was
still
worried
pushed this.
they just took grubs, so I wasn't sure if they stayed or not.
Yeah,
So
but
I
Ari
just
didn't, so it was a 2v1 at most. But I mean, you win the 2v1. Like your level 11 is level 9. You have like your full item, he doesn't have anything, right? You can just 2v1
Mhm.
this. So I don't I'm not telling you just go 2v1. I'm telling you just get this wave, and if he comes, you just like use your stride breaker and Q out, and you're good, right?
Yeah,
Right.
makes
At this
sense.
point, you have two options. Either you want to go bot and you put your bot lane in top, which is not as good as the second option, I think. The second option is you stay top, you push all the way, and as soon as you get the push, you go do something else on the map. And then you do something, and then when the wave comes back and he's here, just go back top.
Yeah.
Right? So you just push, then do camps, put vision, right? Wherever you want. So you take a pink, you go do something in mid if you have time. If you don't, you just come back bot and then go do something in mid again. Or you try to find the echo. I mean, you do something here. This is your space. You put full
Mm-hmm.
pressure, right? So that's great. You're putting full pressure and then you do camps. Oh, that's very good. Great. Okay, so you took the camp. Great. Oh, by the way, yeah. By the way of your of the way he was playing, it was pretty obvious that someone was here, right? So if you look at it, he's aggressive well, he should be instantly losing this trade. So how I would approach this is I would just run away.
Yeah.
No one is showing on the map. He's aggressive without reason. You have full conqueror stacked. Like if you touch him, he instantly dies. I would just run away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. The issue here that happened is that okay, that's great stuff that you got the that's great stuff that you got the camp, right? But if you looked at
Mm-hmm.
it, 4 people mid, right? So when you do this, you want to be very careful about who is showing on the map. What you want to be doing to win the game is just have full pressure and have like 10 people coming on you, but you not dying. That's like instantly winning. If 3 times in a row 4 people are going top and they don't kill you, their game is over.
Yeah.
So
I
they
guess I
them
didn't
come
rotate that.
yeah them coming top, they need to have you as a kill. If they don't, it's like so insanely bad. Because like also another thing that I don't know if you saw, but the Drake is in 40 seconds. So if they don't kill here, if they don't kill you here, next wave you hard shove it and then go to Drake,
Yeah.
right? But right now, like no one is showing mid, while you should have known like 4 people were mid, so you need to run away instantly.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't looking at the map
Yep.
right here. Like I saw there was 4 men and I didn't look afterwards, so I should be
I
looking
think
more.
the reason why you didn't look at the map is just because you're not aware why what you're doing right now is so good, right? What you're doing right now is so good because it pressured them to respond to you and you can run away, right?
Yeah.
That's what is insanely good about what you're doing. But you not buying a pink, plus not placing a ward, plus not reacting by the fact that they are all leaving mid, tells me that you're not aware of what is the strength of what you're doing right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you had placed a ward, like instead of doing this, you have placed a ward here and a pink here, and then you returned and pushed this wave and then took this thing and then pushed the second wave, right? If they're trying to come
Yes.
to you, you would know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Except if they do this weird path thing, which, to be honest, they probably did, right?
Yeah.
But even then, like you seeing them leave the mid lane should be a warning of wait, I should back off
Yeah.
because you not dying here wins the game instantly, right?
Yeah. Makes.
Because now what's gonna happen is you died, so they don't need to care anything about top. So top lane is gonna TP with his ult, and so the Drake is a 4v5 for them, and everyone is gonna get wiped. So let's see it. Yep, he is dying because he tried. Then they take this. Then they go Drake, and then they get it, right?
Yeah.
And all of this is just because you died here. So you need to
Yeah.
not, you need to be aware of your impact on the game. So this ward is good, but you still need a pink somewhere, right?
Yeah. I think I just need to get better at my warding and awareness in the
I
map.
would definitely not use the 2 wards at the same times, because like this gives you insane vision, but in 2 minutes you don't have any visions for the next 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. You did 1 kill, but that's bad because you died after this. I think the game is kinda done.
Yeah. I think at this point it's hard to come back.
Yeah, you did 2 mistakes in a row. I don't think you can catch up. I'm gonna look like very quickly, but I think there is not much to look at.
So I guess like the main thing is like when I have Conquer, I should be playing a lot more aggressive, and then like I would have a much bigger lead.
I'm gonna go over everything anyway. Don't worry. At the end of the session.
Okay. Okay.
Yep, and then you die a third time, but that should be decent because they are 4v3. But they didn't manage to close the fight before they came, and then yep, and then they end the game. or UFF.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that was a bad game. Definitely not. Right? I think it was a very good game to look at, and it was a quick game as well. Right?
Mhm.
Usually sessions are like almost an hour, but like we're 20 minutes in and we're almost done. So
Yeah.
if you want, we can try to look at the second game if you want, you like quickly.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
But first of all, one you have Ignite plus Conqueror, right? How do you write Conqueror?
Yeah.
I think it's a C.
Yeah.
Conqueror,
See.
yeah. Which means that you're insanely strong in lane.
Yeah.
If you decide to go this, which I think you're right, because like you're destroying the Shen, then you need to play accordingly. So you need to get the level 2 first, right? Level 2 first, level 3 first, and level 4 first, right? So how does it look? Level 2 is one wave, is the first midi of the second wave, right?
Yeah.
Level 3 I think is the cannon of the fourth wave,
Okay.
or the first midi of the fourth wave. I don't know, it changed, I don't remember.
I think it's the first 3 melees of the cannon wave.
Yeah, but the
But,
cannon wave is the fourth wave now, so it changed. It's probably
oh.
the three first midi of the third wave. And then level 4 is probably the last mage of the last of the fourth wave. Anyway,
Yeah.
I need to look at it again because I don't have it in mind. But anyway, you need to be worried about your the leveling timers, and if you have push, you will have those leveling timer first, and you need to engage as you get this level timer, right? So
Mhm.
how does it look realistically? Well, you have you come in lane and you get the push. So how you get the push? You get like one or two autos first, more than him, and that gives you push, right? That's it. You don't even need to do this. Just you trading auto Q is gonna draw a minion aggro, and then you go back and you're gonna have push just from those auto, right?
Yeah.
So there is a few ways of getting the push. As soon as you get the push, you want to crash the second wave, right? So you get the level 1, the prio on the first wave, but you don't hard push. So if the top lane is like this, with the tower here and your tower here, right? You keep the wave in the middle. And as soon as the wave is coming here, you start pushing, and then as soon as you get level 2, you hard engage. After this, you crush this wave, and when the next wave arrives, you put one auto on the CS that arrives, and then you drag him all the way to the center of the lane. Because he's gonna follow you, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know if we look at the replay, I don't know if they are gonna do this, but we can try, right? So let's see.
Okay.
Garen versus what are you? Shen. Right. So that's what you want to be doing. Uh, we kinda want a challenger replay, but I mean in challenger the Shen is gonna do better as well, right? Oh,
Yeah.
it was quite a long time ago, so the minion change would have not been here yet. Okay, so this one is good. He doesn't have the same setup as you, but that's fine.
But this one's mid lane, right?
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Uh, Garen top versus Shen, patch 25. Alright, great. So you want to have the beginning of the lane. Alright, that's the first lane.
Okay, he's going phase rush.
Okay, so different setup. Shen has Ignite. Oops, sorry. Shen has Ignite. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Shen has Ignite, which means that he is like way more, like he has way more kill threat.
Yeah.
So the Garen is playing safer.
Yeah, he's conceding push here.
Yep. But I think this is because of the Ignite, right? If he didn't have Ignite, that would have been a different story, I think.
Uh-huh.
But now that he's forced to concede push, he can't do anything. So what's the Shen is doing is crushing the second wave and then putting autos before the Garen gets the chance to get the push. So he's gonna be able to crash the fourth wave, right? So
Yeah.
that's the third wave, and that's the fourth wave. So the Shen gets level 4 on this wave. So Garen doing
Mm-hmm.
this all in right now makes it so Shen cannot deal damage to this wave, which means that Garen is in a position where he can get level 4 first, right?
Yeah.
So right now both of them are rushing for level 4, right? I guess he just get ganked.
Oh.
Well, unfortunate.
Yeah, he probably would have lost that all in if it wasn't a gank.
Uh,
But yeah, that makes sense.
I don't think he would have lost, cause like if you look at it, like his W is coming up and like he's backing off. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe.
And his empowered autos are gone. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know Shen enough to know.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was clutch. Anyway. Yeah, if you're not quite sure, you can just look at it. But usually like lanes are like this.
Yeah, I think typically I'll play like that if I have phase rush, and I just wasn't used to Conquer. I was kind of like experimenting with
Yeah.
Conquer runes.
I
So
mean I
I didn't
think
know the
in
actually.
lower elo as you are right now, like
Yeah.
they are not playing exactly perfectly. So you can with the strong laning setup take advantage of this.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, do you
So
want to
do you think
look?
fine? Do you think it's fine going like the Conquer set, or if I'm more comfortable with phase rush and like playing for mid
Okay,
late
both
game,
are
I should.
fine. Like you play whatever you want and you prefer, but just you
It
need
just
to play according to what you're using, right?
yeah, I need to understand what the runes are
Yep.
doing for the game.
If you
Yeah.
take Conqueror, you need to be aware that this is for lane.
Yeah.
So you need to play accordingly and try to win the lane, especially if you take Ignite, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Right. So you want to take a look at the second game maybe, quickly? We won't have the
Yeah.
time to do the entire game, but we can just take a look.
Maybe the 10-2 one, because that one's like
10-2.
definitely carry. That one was definitely carryable, I think.
Okay, let's take a quick look. Do you want to take a look at the mid game or the lane?
I guess the lane.
Okay.
Yeah, because yeah, it's usually like the grasp, like any tanks or any champs that use grasp where I have the most trouble with like carrying the game with, because
It's just because you're.
a lot harder to get a lead, I think. This one I think the lane went well though, but I just wasn't able to carry the game with the lead I had.
Alright. Okay, so do you win the first levels?
I think I east started, so then I try to just like get lane prow and go for trades when I see
Yeah.
the opportunity to.
Oh, I would E here. Yep. Keep
Yeah, I was
going.
trying
Keep
to hide the
going.
fact that
Oh
I
wait, you
had
don't
E.
have Conqueror. Never mind.
Yeah.
If you had
Oh yeah, face.
Conqueror, you would definitely keep going here.
Yeah.
Okay, so after this midi, you need to be all-inning, right? So you want to start Eing like this, and your E is gonna kill this midi.
Yeah.
Yep, great stuff. You have level 2. Yep, you kill him. Ignite, ignite. Oh, that was a kill, right? If you auto ignite, he's dead.
I think I
You're,
got minion block. I wasn't because I
I
was trying to
mean,
get the auto for and ignite.
yeah, but okay, look at it. So I guess the auto here on this CS was fine, but I don't think it was even necessary. Like the minion would have died. Maybe not actually. You're right. Okay, See how you stop so much here? You just to put an auto and keep going on the way he's trying to leave.
Yeah.
Like, see how, like, this is not a minion block, right?
Oh, I just clicked off. I guess I was
Yep.
worried about the tower shot.
No, but you don't care. Like, even if you get a tower shot, you kill him, so it doesn't matter. And after that, you push and you leave. So you taking a
Yeah.
tower shot in here, it doesn't matter. So yes, you got minion blocked here, but the issue is that you moved backward.
Yeah,
That
I
was a free
hesitated a
kill
little.
here. You want to crush this. Yep, you crushed it. Then you drop a shallow ward. I would not go for a deep ward. Just place a ward here, that's fine.
Okay.
Like, I thought you wanted to put a ward here or something.
Wait, I wanted to ward, but then I think I remembered someone saying that the jungler started topside, so I didn't think I needed to ward there.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's fair. But I mean, realistically, they can still like do a 3 camp and then go top.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why you want to ward at 230. Because like right now,
Yeah.
he's here, right? But you could have just gone top.
Yeah, that's true.
You never know. So just place a ward.
Yeah, I shouldn't make assumption.
Especially because you're pretty low, right? You're midlife. If the Viego wants to come, he can. Okay, but at this point you're getting like you're you're having a hard time because he's gonna have level 4 first. So let's look at it. I think this is the third midi, but I'm not sure.
I think I was trying to set up for Vi here, maybe. I can't recall. Like I was letting him push and
Okay, no, so that's the cannon. Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's the first range. Did
oh,
he
it's the first range.
did he miss some XP?
Malphite?
Oh no, that's yeah, it's for his first range. Okay, okay. Oh, dude, I don't know my level at time. That's very bad of me. Okay.
Yeah, I think I was waiting for a gank here.
I mean, you don't even need him, but sure. Yep, and him having the flash here is just because you played the level 1 bad, right? So if you had played the level 1 well, he would have
But
flashed,
he
he would
wouldn't
have
have
followed the flash and ignited, and then the wave would still be in this position, and the gank would still happen, and he will die twice instead of 0,
yeah.
right? And like
Uh,
he's really asking to die.
yeah, he's BMing him.
Yeah, he's BMing, but this is trolling. Like this is not BMing, this is trolling.
I think I just hold the wave here.
Yep, as you
And
should.
he's TP's back. Yeah. Oh no, he doesn't
Yep,
TP
and
yet.
he's dead. He's 100% dead. Yep, great stuff. You get the kill, perfect. You want to crash this wave, so you want to like spam ping that you want to shove. Yep,
Yeah.
great stuff. She's
Yeah, I think
helping you. That's great. No, but you need to crash though.
she's like half helping, and then she dished me here, but I wanted
Yeah, but
a
I
little bit of
think
help
you
there.
could have done a better job, right? So why didn't you E?
Yeah, I guess I could have. I was
Yeah,
waiting for the wave to.
no, but no. Just like you don't care that she takes the CS, you just want to get out of this lane, right?
Yeah.
Because like now, yep, that's rough. Oh, I would have committed to get this E even if I had to die. Because like if you don't, you're gonna die anyway. So you need to commit to
Yes.
and to crash the wave. Yep, great stuff. Then you just recall. This recall is might get stopped, but you still lose a wave, right?
Yeah.
I mean, on the 2 games we looked at, you consistently lost a wave because of bad recall timing.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Oh, okay, you got proxy. Okay, that's great. You can play towards your Vi. I would have fought this. I would have placed myself either here or here, and I would have fought this. You want to fight with your Vi.
Yeah. I guess I was trying to lead him to the vibe, but he didn't come.
Yeah, you're careful because he's top lane, but you destroy him at this point, right? So don't be scared. Don't be scared. Why are you scared? Like you being scared means he's gonna be chipping your health down, right? But you need to
I
W
think with
every time he Qs. So I don't know if you're
I
doing
think with
it
I think with phase rush I lose trades still. Like if he has W up.
against him.
Yeah. Like if he WEs me, like I think I lose the trade
I don't think you
with
do.
phase.
No, I don't think you do. Oh, you lost a cannon. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think you do. Like you have more sustain than him. Even if you get the trade, as you have more sustain, you're just gonna get the health back.
Yeah. I guess if it's a losing trade, like slightly losing trade, I heal it back up with passive anyway. So
Yeah,
I should.
and he doesn't, right? But you giving full push is pretty unfortunate. His TP was pretty bad, so you can just match it up. Oh, it's a bit late now. You're gonna lose a wave again. I guess he didn't. So good for you, but you should have. Yeah, you need to be more aggressive than this. Like you're not that behind. Like I don't know why you're acting so scared.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the second recall that you did. You have, I guess you have 1,000 gold on you.
Yeah, for Shrine Breaker probably.
I would
Yeah.
have not taken the dagger. I would have taken the refillable potion. Yeah, you can. I mean, just go on him, right? You have a full item. He doesn't. Just kill him.
Mm-hmm.
I really want you. I really want you to hard engage and see how insane. Like, if you kept going here, like Malphite is a burst champion, right? You're a sustain champion. So if you keep going, you're kind of destroying him. But no, like if you do burst damage, I don't think you win. I mean, you even win because just you out sustain him anyway. Yeah. I mean, this is really winning. I mean, I guess you got spaced, but even then, like he ulted you and your health didn't move. How much is your ult?
30% right now would be. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're like probably doing something like I don't know, like yeah, around this much, something like this. So yeah, and he was this health. So like next trade, you it was dead. You're so afraid for no reason. See how you forced him to recall, and like you have so much HP left, and you still regaining. Like here, you're kind of forced to recall because oh what the? I mean, this ward I would have placed it here.
Oh. Okay.
Just go Drake at this point. Like you have so much prio, just go Drake. I mean that's fine as well. You don't want to be missing this wave. Yep, great stuff. And then you want to do the same thing. I don't think you have time for the Gromp.
Oh, I think I saw him back here. I
He
just took.
was mid, yeah.
Oh, he went mid. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think we after this I think like the laning phases were. Okay, so here's what I can tell you. First of all, Garen has very good passive, right? And you kind of win most of your lanes just by sustaining. So you want to do like you want to be focusing on the trades. You want to do focusing on even trades, even or winning trade. There is two and not winning, but that's fine.
Yeah.
right? Because you have more sustain. So that's your win condition in most lanes, right?
Yeah.
So you need to focus on this. This is like I agree that there is definitely a skill cap that you need to master to know like what trade that you can take that are winning or even, right? But as soon as you're comfortable knowing when a trade is even or winning, and you take it and then you sustain it back up, you're gonna be in a very very good spot. Also, that if you take the level up timers, you're gonna be in a very very good position. And the second thing is, don't be so afraid. But that comes back to this, right?
Hmm.
So my second point would be, hmm, yeah, I'm not quite sure what to say because like this point is kind of summing it up.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I just be playing more aggressive in lane.
but it's not really
True.
about being aggressive. It's about fighting at the right moment, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So like whenever, for example, he used an ability, just all in him. If you are one level above, all in him. Like find trade window, let's say.
Yeah. I'm not punishing their cooldowns, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good example. But that's not the only that's not the only thing. Like it could be like punishing a CS, right? He walks up for a CS, do auto Q, right? You
Okay.
don't even have to be all inning.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like this. I would focus on something like this. Right. Any question?
Um. mm, I guess I don't have questions right now,
That's fine.
but yeah, it's just yeah. I guess I just have a hard time with those like tank matchups typically. So I've just been like experimenting with like different like the Conqueror setup, for instance, different
Yeah.
runes, different builds.
What I would
But
say is you need to be
stop.
comfortable losing the lane to try stuff, right?
Yeah,
You being very scared of trying stuff means that you're missing opportunities and you don't see that you miss them.
yeah. I need to limit test more
Yeah,
too.
definitely. And like there are a lot of games that you're just gonna lose instantly because you're gonna limit test at the wrong moment. But that's fine.
Yeah,
Like that's part of the process of learning. You need to be comfortable doing mistakes.
yeah.
Because if you don't, you're gonna make mistakes but you're not gonna see them.
That makes sense.
Right?
All right. All right.
I
Thanks for
think we're
the
done. Yep.
your time. Yeah.
Alright. Have a great day. Good luck in your games. If you have anything, any question, something like this, just shoot me a message. And if you want to do another session, like try to implement what we said in the next like 5 days to a week, and then
Yeah.
you can come back to me and we look at it like how did it progress, did it got better, if it didn't, why, and if we can find something else.
Okay. Sounds good. Oh,
Right.
actually, one last question I have is
Yep. What's up?
I also have trouble if like Garen is banned or picked. Should I just dodge? Like sometimes I just dodge them, but like Garen gets banned or taken quite often, so I can't like always do that.
Okay, well,
Or
let's
what the?
let's look at it. Are you comfortable, by the way, that your profile is shown on YouTube, or do I need
Oh yeah.
to hide it?
Uh, yeah. I guess you could show it.
Well, what I would do is two things. Either you just decide to dodge, but
Yeah.
realistically, like yeah, it's gonna be banned quite a lot. Yeah, I would just like either you try to get a second pick that you're a bit less comfortable with, but you like have a consistent second pick, which is the best option, or you're just comfortable just dodging every game that you're not gonna have Garen. But Garen is so is so popular and people hate it so much, then is that it's kind of unrealistic. But I would not play
Yeah.
Yasuo, for example, right? Like Yasuo
Oh
is a
yeah, I think
main champion, is like so difficult that you cannot have it and play it like 20% of the games. Like if you want to play Yasuo, it needs to be the main at 80% of your games. So Garen is fine, but I would take a champion that is like kind of similar to Garen. So Mordekaiser is not bad, right? But the issue is that he's AP, so that's kind of an issue usually.
yeah, I guess my only secondary picks are all AP options, like Mordekaiser, like Cho'Gath, Malphite, like tank slash AP.
I mean that's fine, right? That's fine. Like you don't care. It doesn't matter. It's just like less ideal, but to be honest, it doesn't matter. So I would just like pick two champions that you kind of like. Just play Garen whenever you can, and whenever you can't, just like pick your second champion.
Okay.
Just do it by preference. It doesn't matter. Just like if you're playing, for example, Yasuo, it's not gonna go well because the champion is so difficult. That's it.
Yeah, makes sense.
Any question?
Um, I think that's all I have right now.
All right.
I'll definitely try to implement the tips that you mentioned. So
Okay.
let you know.
All right. Good luck.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
See you.